Colonel Sanders and you're not. I'm going to bring one of my old type of lives I did before I was even known for anything on any platform. I like to play music. I got to tune my guitar. I'm not sure how many people will be interested in that. They seem pretty interested in the piano lives that we do. If I break a string on these, I'm screwed. I don't think I got extras right now. Hey, Glacier. I got a pick over here somewhere. I do. Hello. No, thank you. I quite like the background too. Yeah, that's Sundown Theo, Gordon Lightfoot. I used to play this thing all the time. I was before any of this stuff, I worked at a lodge in Maine called Rideouts, and I would play music for them during dinners. Nobody had a clue who I was at the time, but I would play for hours. But it's been a while. one by Gordon Lightfoot. Not that one. That one's different. But I don't know that one. This song is The Wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald. It's one of my grandpa's favorite songs. That might be the wrong tone. Hold on. I think I'm in the wrong one. I can't use a pick on this one. It's out of tune a little bit, but that's A Horse with No Name. I do not sing. It says it's in tune. Probably not, but if you leave suggestions in the community tab, I will look into doing those. Particular songs, I know I play by ear. I'm opening up some things on the computer here. I play by ear, and if I don't know something, I won't attempt it unless I can hear it without risk of a copyright. So, I'm testing a add button real quick. I don't know if it works on these kind of vertical lines or not. I don't know how to do country roads anymore. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done that, but that does remind me of a song completely in a different genre. AOP. How you doing, Opie? Also, being that Thanksgiving is this week, if you missed a community update, I will not be streaming tomorrow night or Thursday night. Today, I'm going to do several streams. This is one of probably 3 that we're going to do today. I'm going to do another one later. I don't know what we're going to play. It's probably going to be a gaming live. And later tonight, we're going to attempt to do another Fortnite live. That one will be gaming. So we'll see where the stream takes us. Thank you for those who have subscribed so far in this live. I start my Christmas decorating on November 1st. It takes me an entire month to get everything set up because I have a lot of lights. I have not posted what the house looks like this year. This is my first time in Kentucky decorating. Maine, I have posted what it looked like in Maine. It was beautiful with all that snow. And Florida, there's a few posts back in the day when I used to live in Florida, what it used to look like. Hello. That's good Kool-Aid. That was in Ice Age. Okay, so you have to be... Are you close to my age, Opie? I think Opie's the one that's older than me. Theo, you have to be... Well, no, you say you're still in school. See, growing up, I grew up on Ice Age, the original one, and that was in Ice Age. That song was early 2000s Ice Age, not the new stuff. So we had to grow up on the same movies. You're turning 30. Okay. So you were born in April. You're born 96. No, I'm 27. I'm going on 28. My sister is turning 29 this year. She was born 95. You know it from there too? Okay, so that means people from the early 2000s and the 1990s know that song from Ice Age. That's where I first heard the song, but it existed long before that. It's called On My Way. I can't tell you who it's by because I can't remember the artist, but it's an actual song that's a lot older than Ice Age. Oh, you're 19? I thought you were still in school. Maybe you are, I don't know. But the some of the comments you left, there's so many people that follow me that I try to remember every single person that follows me and that interacts on here. It was hard to do on TikTok when I was known on there where the views and stuff flooded in. I would recognize the usernames and the profile pictures, and I would remember their stories based on that, and I kind of credit that like Uncle Harley, or compare it to Uncle Harley's franchisees. He knew every single franchisee and treated them like his own kids. But I try to remember everybody, but I will get confused on some folks. Third attempt for grade 12? Well, third time's a try. When I had cancer, I didn't do too well in school. The autism I had and my symptoms were amplified by the chemotherapy. Believe it or not, and if you don't have cancer and you have autism, if you get cancer and you get chemotherapy, there's a high chance that your, well, I'd say symptoms, I'm not sure what the technical term would actually be called, but the things that you struggle with will be a lot worse. There's a chance of that if you get chemotherapy on top of it. Because I used to be super fast in school, but I had the social, not anxiety, but awkwardness stuff still. And not only did it amplify that, but it slowed my thinking process down. And only in the last 2 or 3 years since I started studying my family history and telling people about it, my memory has started coming back. I'm starting to be able to process things a lot faster now than my entire time in school having to deal with chemotherapy and the autism. So I wasn't doing too well in school. I missed almost a year and a half of school due to the treatment, so I should have been held back, but my parents opted not to. And when I got into high school, I was getting ready to fall back too. Colonel Sanders, he dropped out of algebra, I think in the 7th grade. He dropped out of school because of algebra, drove him away. But he also believed that people shouldn't do what he did and drop out, and they should get their education. I'm a little different. The education thing kind of falls under who's it for and who's it not for. Some people don't need it to be able to do what they want to do. Some people do need it. So I'm not going to discourage or encourage to force people to go to school or anything. But I went to homeschool and got to learn at my own pace, and I graduated early. So there's nothing wrong with being held back if you are, or attempting and continuing on. So good luck on your third try. No, I can't. I don't know Ride the Lightning from Metallica on the guitar. It sounds like it'd be more of a thing for the electric, though. which I do have. I got about 3 electrics, a banjo, 2 acoustics. You see, with usually people with what I have are very good at math. The teachers I had were just worthless. They did not know how to teach me in a way that I understood. So I was classified as stupid in school. And the job I ended up going for with my grandfather after I graduated high school was working on numbers. And I was very good with them. In school, I wasn't, but when I went to go get the job for it, I was. I had to set the prices for conveyor belt components across the world that we imported for the company, and that went around the world and the United States as well. And I also had to convert. Some of the customers would use decimals for their bore sizes of their sprockets and their hubs and bushings, and I would have to convert those to our system, which were fractions. So I was very good at that and very fast at it. That was my job for 6 or 7 years. Grandfather retired. I didn't have an interest in sitting there doing numbers on the computer all day. So left that, started my own business, went into rendering. And then that flopped after COVID lockdowns. I tried to run it for a couple of years, and I closed it last April because for that entire year, made nothing. Nobody needed renderings anymore, I guess. And now YouTube's the full-time gig here. Just do what you gotta do. Pull out the banjo, play a little bluegrass. Okay. I'm not necessarily the best at bluegrass. I only know one song on the banjo. I don't even know if it's tuned. I'm not good at doing the bluegrass you're looking for. That's about it. That's all I could do on that. I literally only got this because I heard a song that had a banjo in it, and it was that one. I wanted to learn that bit. No, I don't. Keep a list of songs you want me to learn. If this is some kind of content that people want to see, because I never thought people would want to watch this. If it's videos you want, or just in the live streams, songs you want me to learn, leave them in the comments, either the recent video or a recent community post, and I will write them down and learn them. I can play one other song. And that's all I could play on the banjo so far. It's reality. And if you can name that song, I'll be impressed. Back to the guitar. You want to say hi to everybody? Nevaeh is saying hi. Theo, it's Tiny Sanders, in case you're wondering. I don't know how to play Stairway to Heaven. But something funny is whenever I played this at Sam Ash before they closed them in Florida, they thought this was Stairway to Heaven. I don't even play this right. Yes, Theo, it was. All those are good suggestions. Just leave them in the comments of one of the other videos. I will save them. Let's see if y'all know this one. Theo got it. All right. 5, 6, 7. I think I do it on 7. 8, 9. Actually, no, it's 9. Okay. If I can remember it. I messed that up. It is Glacier. It is. I do enjoy memes. Drop it down to 7. That's 9, 8, 7. And you get this one. Don't sneeze. Let's see if you guys know this one. If I can remember it. Maybe. the best I could do. Johnny Cash. Hold on. Been a while. Something like that. And then there's don't know how to play, can't you see? I believe Grateful Dead did a cover of her. Still in tune. No. I can't remember how to do this one. Do you know what that one is? Hello. That one was Pipeline by the Ventures. The guitar I learned to play just before my news interview in 2017. I had a dulcimer someone from church gave me. They were trying to sell it. They couldn't sell it. It was a homemade one. And it had a little banjo drum on the end of it. And I said I'd be interested in it. And they gave it to me because they knew I was musically talented and they wanted me to learn it. So they gave me that, and I sat on my driveway for a while playing it, and I realized that I liked stringed instruments. So I asked my grandfather if we could go get a guitar. I want to learn it. And we were vacationing down in Inglewood, Florida, before the Inglewood Beach and Yacht Club got wiped out by the hurricane. And there was a mall nearby, or a flea market mall, and they had this guitar on sale. So I asked if we could get it. We got it for $100. And we went back to not the cabin, but the timeshare that we were staying at. And I learned how to play Night Moves that day, just by listening to the song. Then I started learning the chords, the basic chords. I don't know all the fancy stuff. And I started playing with other folks. My uncle had a recording studio down in Fort Myers. He worked with Casey and the Sunshine Band. He's worked with the Beach Boys. He worked with so many other musicians. He's played with them. He's opened for them. So we went down to visit him, and he taught me a few things as well. He also had Leonard Skinner at their recording studio at one point. And ZZ Top as well. So between all the musically talented folks in my family and the internet, I taught myself starting around 2017 playing the guitar. The piano, I've been playing that since I was a little baby. I had a little red piano. Although, I think we're going to call it a day for the music. Turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. We'll be going live doing something with gaming here in a few minutes. And then maybe we'll do some Fortnite later. We'll see. Like I said, there won't be a stream tomorrow or Thursday. I probably won't be on the internet at all. So if you find yourself wanting to be entertained by my page while I'm taking a hiatus for a couple days for the holidays and you got nothing better to do and you just want to watch, I appreciate it. If you don't, I understand. And if you're looking for little side dishes to add to your Thanksgiving meals, if it's not too late for you to go out and get the stuff for it, Uncle Harley's 20 Favorite Recipe book, which I've posted about 10 recipes out of this thing on the series on here. You can also look this stuff up online. I'm going to recommend the pecan pie, because my sister did it better than I did following these instructions, although my grandmother has a better one than Uncle Harley's. And the French fried parsnips or cauliflower, that's a good side. And then the transparent squash makes a pretty good dessert. I don't think it's supposed to be a dessert, but I found after we made it, you put some Cool Whip and ice cream mixed in with it, and maybe some crushed up pie crust or granola. It makes a pretty good dessert. It's almost like a cobbler, and it's really good. So, and if you guys want to know what that one is, you want to screenshot that real quick and crop it or whatever. Some of these recipes Uncle Harley had in here are pretty good. I always say you should have stuck the chicken, but it's also possible that I have been messing up some of these recipes because I never cooked any of these before. And let's see, there are old refrigerator rolls. There's probably a pretty good thing to have on the dinner table as well. I'm going to make some of these, but with my grandfather's recipe. And if you want to look up the book, it's that. You could buy this in Corbin, Kentucky if you're nearby. And if you're not, it's been around since the 1950s and 60s. You can find an original copy. These are reprinted by JRN, franchising. You can find original copies on eBay. And I think there's a free version online as well if you don't want the handheld thing. But I do recommend that transparent squash as the Thanksgiving side dish or dessert. All right. See you guys in a few minutes. Ciao.